What's good, YouTube? It's your boy CJ MMA, and I am here with my first official UFC main card prediction. I'm breaking down UFC Fight Night Imavov versus Barralho, and y'all already know how predictions usually go. I don't see a reason to waste no time. I'm only breaking down the main card because I didn't have that much time to do this, and I want to get it out before the week was really too late in the week, so y'all will be able to see my opinions and stuff like that. So let's get into this shit, man. First fight on the card, we got Patricio Pitbull versus Lucine Kita, and I see a lot of people are picking Pitbull with this one, and I just don't get it, bruh. Pitbull is getting slept. No, he's not getting slept. But Lucine Kita, I think he's gonna win this one by decision. Maybe a early body shot TKO. I think it's the only way he'll KO Pitbull. I don't think he's gonna chin him. I don't think he's gonna catch him with a hook over the top and knock him out. But I do see Patricio possibly getting dropped. Like no cap. I think the first round is gonna be the most dangerous for Patricio Pitbull. He is kind of a slow starter. He has that Henry Cejudo style where they're using the four corners and stuff like that. So he's going to be throwing a lot of leg kicks and kind of trying to, use range, even though he's the shorter fighter. You know what I mean? Kind of like a cat and mouse type of game. And I just don't see that working against Lucine. I think he's going to cross the distance, land something big over the top while Patricio's throwing a leg kick. I think a big hook over the top. He's going to get dropped. Like, I think the first two rounds, and I do think this. I think that Pitbull's grappling and his ability to duck under shots and get in, with the fact that Lucine is swinging so big, he is going to get takedowns. It's just, I don't know if he's going to be able to maintain them because I think Lucien Kita is really explosive, and his explosivity could really lead to him being able to get up like fast. If because the thing, if he throws a big shot, right, Pitbull ducks under it. He gets the body lock. He's on his back. He's maybe trying to drag him to the fence or get him on the ground. I think if he drags him to the fence, he'll just use the fence to get up, unless he's fully on his back and he pushes him up against the fence, something like that. So he's going to use the fence to get up, or he'll just explode off your takedown because he's such an explosive fighter. I think he'll be athletic enough to be able to make something happen. I don't know 100%. Pitbull obviously does have really good grappling. He has really good back takes, good jiu-jitsu overall. So I could see Pitbull being able to hold him down for more than one round because that's my estimation of how the fight's going to go. I think first round, Lucine is going to hurt Pitbull bad. Second round, I could see Pitbull getting into some dominant positions. Maybe not dominating in the round, but maybe getting into some dominant positions, threatening some submissions, because he does have very good jujitsu. Then the third round, I think Lucine and him are going to go all out. I think Lucine is going to be very, very cautious of swinging huge, and that's what I think is going to lead to him throwing some good body shots and possibly hurting Pitbull to the body in the last round, leading to him winning by decision. And the next fight is Axel Sola versus Rhys McKee. I don't know if I'm saying names right, and I don't give a fuck. Okay, so Rhys McKee, I think he should be able to win this one by a second round TKO. They're both kind of high pace. I see consistent action in this fight. I think Rhys has better boxing and maybe even striking overall. He's much better in terms of form. I think his jab is going to give Axel a lot of issues. His southpaw kicks, Axel's, could definitely land, but I don't think that's going to work because I think when he throws it, we're going to be seeing Rhys go over the top with something big try to hurt him. I think Rhys is a little more powerful. I think he's a little bit better technically overall in the boxing. And I just think that he also has significantly better footwork. I think he'll get him up against the fence and start to unload and probably TKO him. We could see like an early stoppage, like Tony Ferguson salt poppy. I think we'll see like an early stoppage, like he's up against the fence where he's not really done, but he's kind of shelling up and stuff like that. Because he does shell up against the fence. And when Axel shells up against the fence, I see like a big knee to the body, then like a 1-2, big combo, body shot, and then he's finished basically. Next, we got Mason Jones versus Boliji Oki. And this was a very tough one for me to decide because I came in assuming Boliji Oki would just go sleep this dude, but I just think Bolagioki's not that good. I don't think Bolagioki's really good. Like I'm sorry. I mean he's good, like powerful. He's powerful. His form is not good. It's not great. Like neither is Mason Jones, but his form is not great. But we've seen Mason Jones in a couple of wars. And I really do think that if they go to war, which is what's likely going to happen, Mason Jones going to have the pressure. He's going to have the chin. He's going to be pressing him. He's going to be pushing him up against the fence, clinch elbows. I think he has like a better, I think he has a better jab. I don't think he has better boxing overall, but I think he has a better jab. I like his leg kicks. I think that Balaji will be very open to the leg kicks. And I think we're going to go to decision. I think we're going to be seeing both fighters getting hurt. I think Mason Jones will definitely get dropped with an uppercut. I think early he could be getting outstrength. But I don't think Balaji's going to be thirsty to go for a takedown because he got guillotined last time he did. So I don't think he's going to be thirsty to go for a takedown. So I think Mason will just pressure him. I could see him maybe finish him in the last round. But I think he'll just pressure him, overwhelm him with the jabs, the body shots, the toughness, spinning heel kicks. Like I think he'll just be able to overwhelm him, get him done. Next, we got Modestus Bukowskis versus Paul Craig, based Paul Craig. Now, Paul Craig is cooked, bro. He's getting TKO'd in the first round. He can't defend against attacks from UFC opponents. Like, I don't know how else to say it. When people throw attacks at him, he has like his hands down, his chin, punch me, kick me, chin. Like he's legitimately playing silver platter. like, like, please chin me. I don't like it. And I also don't like his reaction to shots. Like when he gets hit, it's like he puts his hands up and shells up and starts using head movement. He kind of just stands there and stunned, like, oh, I got punched. Like, no. He only can win by lucky submissions. So I think he's getting knocked out in the first round, probably by a left hand, like a feinted jab and left hand, you know what I'm saying? Boom, slept. And the co-main event, we've got Mauricio Huffy versus BSD. And I wanted to pick BSD just for fun, but it's done. It's done. He's getting knocked out. Excuse me. Got the burp. No, he's getting knocked out probably in the second round. I think early Huffy's gonna be on the back foot, just like touching, moving, using really good footwork, good head movement as BSD's just throwing big shots and trying to force takedowns. And from what we've seen with Huffy, Huffy is pretty good at getting back up. And I also think he'll be good with like 2-on-1s if he's shooting a takedown, push him up against the fence. I do think BSD should be able to get at least one, but I think it'll come later in the round when Huffy starts to really unload, when he's starting to go forward, when he's like, all right, I got the reads, I'm about to sleep this dude. I think that's when BSD will get his takedown, being super aggressive, because just out at range, BSD is not getting a takedown on Huffy. He shoots from way too far out, way too sloppy. He's not getting a takedown that far out, but when Huffy begins to get aggressive and he's the one crossing the distance and stuff, that's when I think that BSD's toughness will play a factor. He'll be able to shoot a takedown, maybe get caught by a knee on the way in and still get it, get him on the ground. I think the round will end with them being on the ground. And then the next round will start, and we're just going to see him immediately knock him out. Like it's going to either be like a head kick, like what Poatan did to Prohaska, or it's going to be like a flying knee. It's going to be something crazy. Maybe like a like a step in elbow while they just both coming across distance and just bow, like, or like a knee while BSD shoots a takedown and actually sleeps him this time. Like it's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be out cold. From a striking standpoint, just technically, this is not close in any way, shape, or form. I think Huffy's a better mixed martial artist, so he's cooked, bro. He's cooked. And the main event, we've got Caio Barralho versus Nazardine Imavov. I really like both of these guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I really like them both. I really want Barralho to win this fight, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Like, I came into watching tape and all this, breaking it down. I thought Kyle Barralho got this, bro. He gonna beat the hell out of Imavov, and it's just not what's gonna happen. I was going off of the Cannonier fight because he fucked up Cannonier worse than Imavov. To me, Imavov and him were like, everyone says that Cannonier was for sure about to get finished. How the fuck do you know? Bro literally got slept by Caio. Literally was slept. He was a corpse, and the fight continued. So I'm not gonna just say, "Oh, he was definitely about to get TKO." No, that's not what was about to happen. I think that Cannonier, I don't know, maybe I'm just glazing Cannonier, but I thought Cannonier was damn near on the way to beating Imavov versus Barralho was beating his ass. Barralho was about to beat him. Yeah, he was busted up a little bit, but that's part of the fight game. You get busted up. But my overall prediction is Imavov by a decision. I could also see a late rounds TKO, but I think Imavov will be able to win it by decision. I think that early Barralho will be nice and explosive. I thought Barralho was more athletic, but Imavov was definitely more athletic. But I think Barralho is going to come out with some really good leg kicks, good jabs, keeping range as Imavov is trying to pressure him and he's kind of be landing combos. Like, don't get me wrong, Imavov's boxing is good enough to always be landing something, but I don't necessarily think he's going to be landing clean. If we look at the Izzy fight early, Izzy did use range, footwork, distance, speed, like kicks, and I think Barralho can do something similar. I think he can jab and kick at range. I think he's a better rangy striker without a doubt than Imavov. It's just when they get in the pocket, when they get in like the mid range, I think Imavov's teeps, Imavov's combinations that cover so much distance are going to be a problem. I think he's going to hurt him multiple times in the fight. And I think that he's going to gas him out with all of the pressure. And I think late in the fight, as Baralho is shifting angles, trying to move on the back foot, trying to get away from Imavov's big combinations, I think that he's going to shift into an angle, and that's when we're going to see Imavov do something similar to what he did to Izzy, where he steps to the side, big uppercut, 1-2 combo. Like, and I think I think it'll be done for Buddy. I think it'll be done. It'll be very similar, like where Barralho takes an angle and essentially stepping into the range and the distance and the position for Imavov to land his big shot. And I think that even if he doesn't finish him, he's going to hurt him and he's going to be able to win this fight by decision. Yeah, I just think that late in the fight, he's going to get rocked and dropped badly while tired, while he's moving and stuff like that. So, yeah, I got Imavov by decision. That is the end of today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Push the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new lit banger. And y'all let me know who you guys think is going to win each of these fights in the comments. Peace.